Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined today by my cousin, Cash, obviously.
The one and only.
You may have saw him in our last video. He was teaching everybody how to tap trees. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And he's going to be joining me for today's video on how to chop wood. So we've presented some items here today. We're going to be showing each item off and if it's a good compatant for chopping wood or not. And we got normal tools for the job right here. We got normal hatchets, normal axes, and we got a hammer as well. Never miss out on the hammer. It's the best tool for the job.
Gotta love the trusty old hammer.
We got some equipment for chopping trees the unusual way. Good old-fashioned gunpowder. Your one and only America.
Alright, we're gonna be testing out various weapons and different weapon choices and cutting a piece of wood. But may I say before we do this, we are trained professionals. We've been doing this for a while, since the good old days. For all you kids, don't try this at home. It's risky business.
It's risky.
Very risky indeed.
See this object right here? One miss. One little mistake. You're going to the ER.
You'll cut your
Not
pecker off.
good. I'm sorry, sir, but if this is getting near your pecker, you're doing something wrong, alright?
If it ain't getting you there, you're doing something wrong.
What the fricky?
Alright, so let's see. What should we chop with first here?
Alright, so I say we start with the smallest and then make our way up. So we're going to probably start out with the spoon. We're going to show you folks how to chop wood with a spoon. Not the most effective tool in the shed, but if you have the time and you're willing to sit there for 6 hours on end to chop a piece of wood, but you're probably not going to get through it.
I can.
Be my guest. Alright, Cash.
I'll get a piece of wood here, sir. Alrighty here. This is how we're going to do it. There's different tactics when cutting a piece of wood. You can jab at it, full swing. You can go the uppercut. That's tricky. But then you have to go from the side jabs, you know. So, you got to repeat the process, though, because you can't just do it in one touch. Unless you're some strong guy I've never met, but you can do it. Alright, here we go. Keep her going. Repeat the process. Don't wear down.
You see, folks, this is essential. If you're not keeping constant pressure on the same exact spot, you're not doing it right. This is probably the hardest spot in the video. So if you need to watch this back, let it sink in a little bit. Be my guest, folks. Replay the video. Just make sure you are able to repeat this process.
Ooh, getting a good workout in.
In a minute here, we'll be able to show you the damage.
1 hour later.
All right, folks. So we've been going at it for quite a bit right now. As you can see, we're starting to get some divots in there. You're gonna have to. We were going for about let's say what, 45 minutes about.
Oh yeah, my fucking hand.
Yeah,
is
we
killing
are.
me. But I'm still at her. You gotta repeat the process.
You gotta make sure you're very persistent with the piece of wood here. In a couple of days or so, you should be able to get this this piece of wood cut here.
Oh yeah.
We should show them the next item then.
Oh, I think so. Sure, we'll give this spoon a break. Like the last video, you gotta always respect the trusty hammer.
Always.
Always.
Never
the trusty.
underestimate the hammer in every situation. It can always be used. All right, folks.
The good old-fashioned American hammer. You just can't. You gotta use it. So, you go many ways. You go the big old like sledgehammer, pow, or you could use the little wingding side, freaking to chip her out and do a lot of damage. So I'm gonna be going at her here. You gotta make sure you hit it dead center in the middle. You gotta pry her out. Repeat the process. Pry her out. Repeat the process. Keep going at her, folks. You gotta keep going at her. Oh, I did some damage. Oh, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Oh, here we go.
All right, folks. Cash is going to tell us a little bit of why we do not use these particular items for chopping wood.
Alright, well first off, the garden hose, just don't use it. It's just too squishy. You just can't, shouldn't squeeze for chopping wood. Next up is the wrench. It's just a long, slippery, silver, flashy piece. It's just not right. You know, it's just not right.
Yeah, you would only use that in a situation to wave traffic down.
Yep. You know, like when the people on the airplanes, you know, slow up airplanes down, you use wrenches for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got, well, I hate to say it, folks, but the good old-fashioned American hammer, just don't use it to cut wood. I hate to say it, but this is the one thing you don't use to cut, is wood. But there is the one and only spoon. The spoon, no, you just can't use that either. It's made for cereal. And comment down below your favorite type of cereal. Mine's, I don't know, mine's Fruity Pebbles. What's yours, sir?
Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah.
Let's go with, chocolate pebbles.
Hey, alrighty. Alright, then finally, the last thing is the Phillips. It's just, it's too skinny. What the fuck am I? It's like poking a noodle straight down. Fucking, it's not supposed to, it doesn't even have a sharp edge. But yeah, none of these weapons are used to cut wood. None of them.
Yeah, you do not want to be using these for chopping wood. If you're using them, you're doing it wrong. Alright, folks? You don't want to be doing it. Just period.
Alright, folks. So these freaking weapons here, they're made to cut wood. Not efficiently, but they cut chunks off and they could do some damage. And Porter here's going to tell you what they do and their purposes.
Alright, folks, so this is what you call a pocket knife. You can use it for chopping wood, but not this kind of wood. That's firewood. We don't use pocket knives for chopping firewood, obviously. It's too small for the job. Same thing here. This is a saw, though. So, you can get there, but it's going to take too long, so it's not efficient. And this is from my boy Cash, South America, right?
Going through those African jungles, I tell you. Ooh, it's tense.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, very dangerous indeed. Can you show us a couple of your moves with that bad boy?
Oh, yes, sir. You just got...
What did you say you were stationed in the African jungle in South America again?
You gotta fight those anacondas, boy. Oh, those
anacondas.
They'll get you. 20 feet long. Fucking, they'll eat you like a spaghetti. You know, down the hatch, down they go. And you just gotta go up to them and whack their head off.
And let me tell you what, he cooks a mean black anaconda soup.
Oh, yeah.
You guys ever come up to Wisconsin? Cash will have to cook you a large soup because, damn, that'll fill you up for weeks.
Oh, it's filling. It's tasty.
The last product on our palette here is the good old hatchet. Yeah, you can get there, but it's meant for smaller branches, smaller trees. You don't want to use it for your big old firewood, so that's definitely crossed out on the option. Alright, folks, Cash is going to tell us a little bit about what we use to actually cut firewood with.
Alrighty, sir. So first off, you got your good old-fashioned axe here, you know? It's supposed to be going in upward motion and down. Not frickin', I've seen guys try split wood, you know, the blade backwards, hammer down. That doesn't work.
Only for hammering spikes. Only for spikes.
Yes, sir, indeed. And then you got the one there, the giant maul. Fucking.
This is the big boy, the thick big Bertha. Really good for hitting spikes in there, if you ever want to do a job like that.
And I might prefer the maul over the axe. It's my personal preference. It's everybody's personal preference. It's just juicy. It's just really juicy. And then,
Want to tell them about that?
oh, it's the Viking axe, the double-sider, you know? You guys, like the good old-fashioned days when Vikings, you know, used to chuck things at each other, you know? Freaking, it works. You can cut two pieces at once.
Alright.
And now,
Do you want to come ahead and demonstrate for us, Cash, how to chop with these particular types of
oh,
equipment?
yes, sir, yes, sir. I'll start off with the Viking axe, sir. Stick your good old wood on top. Go right down the middle. And then, high swing. Boom.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Easy as that, sir. Now you got...
I'll get the next one.
Set that up.
Alright, ladies and gents, now we're going to show you how to do with the normal good old axe, not the double-bladed. Well, folks, we just lost the shotgun. A little bit of technical difficulties, but
Yeah.
we'll show you that later in the video. Alright, want me to set you up with
Alright, last chunk of wood is a good old maul, my personal preference, the heavy bastard.
A heavy bastard, let me tell you.
Alright, here we go, folks.
She's a little dull. She's a
A little dull,
but she gets the job done at the end of the day.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir.
So what you're going to want to do, you aim right for the spot you want to be able to hit, and you need to follow through. Following through is really important. If you stop halfway through, you're not going to get a clean cut. You always got to swing with full, clean effort.
Yes, true.
Precision, folks, precision. Alright, folks, so I'm behind the camera right now, and Cash is going to show us a little bit about how to split wood with a 22 pistol. Actually, this is a revolver, folks. My bad.
Made in 1915, ladies and gentlemen.
1915, everybody.
Alright, so what you're going to do, aim your pistol right down the sight. See, right down, right dead center of the log. Pull that hammer back, and just go. And boom.
Alright folks, as you can see, the 22 does not do as much damage as you would do with a hatchet, or an axe, in particular, or the Viking axe.
Yeah.
But we're going to show you, we got a 45 pistol we're going to be able to be showing you today. You want to take that?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so this is a 45 that you would want to be able to carry on your person if you're carrying like concealed carry or whatnot, but it's 45 pistol coming at you live. Ready?
Oh.
45 pistol does do some damage, but what you're gonna want to have to emphasize on, you want to shoot up the log in order to split it. Make sure safety's on. Alright folks, he's gonna get ready with the shotgun, but before I do, I'm gonna show you the damage with the 45. 45 only did a little bit of damage, nothing too crazy, just the normal. It did tip it over though. It did tip the big piece of log over. So we're just gonna get it set up for him. He's gonna be aiming for right there. We're gonna see how much damage he does with the 45. I mean, the 12 gauge shotgun.
Yes, sir. Testing.
As you can see, folks, the 12 gauge shotgun, buckshot,
Hell yeah.
buckshot, might I add, does a lot of damage to wood. So if you're going to be using it to chop wood, you got to make sure that you're aiming in the same exact spot. Actually, here, Cash, come over here. The pellets are actually still stuck in there. Obviously, you're going to need about, let's say, what would you say, like about 50 rounds for this piece of wood?
Around there.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to test out the good old-fashioned AK-47. All right, folks. Now I'm going to be showing you what a AK-47 does to a piece of wood there. Might I add, this is probably not recommended at home. You're not going to want to be able to be cutting wood with this because it's not really cost effective, if you know what I mean, especially in these trying times. 7.62 by 39 coming at you live. As you can see, the AK-47 is well equipped for the job, and it does do quite a bit of damage. Alright folks, we're going to show you up the little carnage that happened with the AK.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got some entry wounds there, but the interesting part right here is on the back. You see those exit wounds?
Fucking Acer does some damage.
They're huge. Got a couple big exit wounds there. And now right here you can see the carnage on the pieces of wood here. Probably not the best tool for the job, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I think it went pretty damn well, sir.
Definitely a fun way to cut wood though.
Oh, fucking yeah.
Haha, that's how we do it up in Wisconsin, folks.
Hell yeah.
Alright folks, so we're gonna be cashing out for the day, obviously.
No, of course.
Always cash, never credit. Alright folks, this is the video on how to cut wood
The redneck way.
You better believe it. See you later, folks.